For undergraduate research in Grinnell, it's very important that we are an institution that is all about the undergraduate experience. And what I saw at graduate institutions, and I went to 2 of them myself, was that the best and most interesting research opportunities were often going to the graduate students, with undergrads playing more of a support role on projects. Here, the undergraduate experience is at the center. We want undergraduates to be asking their own questions, learning how to answer them in community, how to synthesize a lot of very complex information and bring that information to bear on a question that has made them passionate about the inquiry that they're making. I teach British and transatlantic literature from Shakespeare to the present. I also increasingly work in what we call the digital humanities, which is the intersection of computational techniques and literary study or humanistic study. What that often means is that we're using computers to ask kinds of questions that we haven't been able to ask in other ways. Part of what's really exciting about teaching digital methods in literature is that we're asking questions that I don't know the answers to. And to some degree, that's always true of literary studies. My students have always surprised me with their insights. But at this point, I'm teaching material and I'm teaching techniques that have just started to be tried out in my field. We're figuring out what the questions are, let alone what the answers might be. And to see students get in on that and start participating in the formulation of those questions is really exciting. One of my seminars in the English department is based on James Joyce's novel Ulysses. My seminar students have contributed to a public website called Ashplant, where they share their research and help new readers through that very difficult novel. In that project, you see them expressing themselves artistically, you see them doing work with data, you see them writing sophisticated literary criticism, you see them thinking about how to bring all of that together to help someone who needs help understanding and making sense of this very complex novel. I want every student who comes through one of my classrooms to see how their ideas get transformed in conversation. So you come in with inspiration, you come with passion, you come with an experience of reading a text, and then you see what happens when that idea gets into conversation with other ideas in the room and becomes something different. And that fundamentally is about the scholarly process, that you do something in community that you can't do alone. And to me, that's what's most inspiring and most portable about the experience of being in an English classroom. So that you leave that classroom and you understand that your ideas are going to get better as you listen.